Yep, so we are off. This is set two of Singapore versus Philippines, and the matches will be between aLtOxyGeN and Waningmoon. Waningmoon managed to get the first game against aLtOxyGeN, so it's 1-0 to Waningmoon, and aLtOxyGeN has chosen Zelnaga Caverns. Pretty balanced map, so this could go either way.
Yes, indeed, and it's going to be a very, very interesting opening. As we saw from the last game, it was a very, very weird opening right there from aLtOxyGeN. And we're going to see both players right here. So Waningmoon is going to be spawning as the Teal Protoss at the top right position of the map, and his opponent, aLtOxyGeN, is going to be spawning at the bottom left position of the map as the Red Saren. So I'm wondering if aLtOxyGeN is going to go for another interesting build right here, like we saw a while ago. Or maybe not though, because he just complained to you, as you have said, like Ravens are useless against Protoss.
I think he came to the conclusion that Ravens probably just work pretty well against gateway units because they're not too mobile. So you could really wipe out a whole bunch of zealots, especially if they're all clumped up on the front line with some good Hunter Seeker missiles. But against the Air Force, you kind of need to have stuff on the ground to hold off the Protoss advance, and still you don't really have a counter to the Colossus.
Yeah, when you're having Ravens, yeah, that's true. Because how many life does the Colossus have? Like 300, 300?
Yeah, something like that. So it's like a walking building, man.
It's a walking building. So yeah, but then again, if you match Ravens against a Zerg, that's going to be very, very effective, especially to of a Zerg who goes for Mutalisk or some Hydralisk. Like, that's gonna melt all the army very, very quickly.
Yep, Zerg units are generally weaker and organic, so but Mutas can outrun the Hunter Seeker missile, so you just have to be pretty careful about micro. I'm pretty sure you could just run till the Hunter Seeker missile falls out of gas and it just collapses onto the ground harmlessly.
That's true. So we're seeing aLtOxyGeN here is gonna go for an axe right here below the ramp. So what's the major purpose for this, if you're familiar with this opening?
Well, previously you could wall off the bottom of your ramp with 2 buildings. Now I think you still could, but it's gonna take 3 buildings to wall off your ramp. So he might be hiding tech up in his base, knowing aLtOxyGeN. He might be trying to go for, I don't know, he might
go for a forward barracks.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's not really trying to hide tech now, so all he's gonna try to do is to put as little distance between himself and his opponent as possible. So Moon is gonna be scouting a couple of places. We see the probe gonna turn around. Let's see where the waypoint is. Has been selected. Nope, he's still microing this probe by himself manually. So he hasn't seen a Rex here yet, a marker Rex.
Yes, indeed, he hasn't seen the marker, and finally he has seen it actually. Tough luck right there for aLtOxyGeN. He might go for a cancel here once he knows that the probe has spotted him, and he's actually not gonna cancel. Ooh, surprisingly.
So Moon's got a Stalker coming out, and he's boosting his Cybernetics core. Probably gonna plonk down a couple more gateways just as the mineral saturation comes up a bit, and Oxy is gonna micro this because Moon has 1 Zealot and there's now 1 Stalker, which means that Moon is in a pretty good position. He's gonna be able to push these 2 Marines down with the Stalker.
Yes, indeed, and look at this, another barracks is going down by the Zelnaga Caverns. So a bunker going down here as well for the forward barracks right here, and I think Waningmoon can easily take this out. And Cyclops is gonna get taken out as well. Oh wow, this is pretty much a disaster right here right now for aLtOxyGeN. I'm wondering if he's still gonna push through with this opening right here. I guess this is what he's talking about when he said he's like starting to like Marines. So he's trying something out again with this type of build.
Yep. So he's gonna pull a whole bunch of SCVs and Marines. Might just do enough damage against this force. So the tech lab already going down for the forward barracks, but 1 Marauder is gonna come out and it's gonna try to focus down this Stalker here. Is he gonna get it? No, but
all Zealot did go down.
Yep.
This is actually a very scary army right here for aLtOxyGeN. That's a lot of Marines with some Marauder as well at the back to do some shelling right there. And boom, 1 Stalker instantly goes down. Bunker being built right here. So wow, good job right here by aLtOxyGeN committing to this push. Every probe is being pulled off the line right now. So this is gonna be an all-in defense right here for Waningmoon as well. So can he defend this? aLtOxyGeN doing the right thing to do right now. Just rallying all his units by that ramp and just be clumping them up so that those scrubs can go for a very, very good surround. And here we go. Wow, good job right here by aLtOxyGeN, just focus firing on those stalkers. The stalkers are gonna go down so fast. So many units right here for Marine, so many Marines right here doing damage right here for aLtOxyGeN right here, and the number of those stalkers dwindled down to 2 sentries being warped in. But then again, there's the Marine army composition again. It's inside the base of aLtOxyGeN, or inside the base of Waningmoon, continuing harassment. Very, very good harassment right here by aLtOxyGeN. I don't know if he's gonna be able to continue this though, because right now I think it's running out of minerals or resources.
Yep, but aLtOxyGeN definitely has done enough damage. So Moon is at 7 harvesters and aLtOxyGen's at 17 with mules. So yeah, he's left with 2 sentries right now. He's gonna take down 1 more sentry, and he's got a marauder in base against 2 sentries. This is not gonna be good news.
This might be a GG already. Wow.
Yeah, just based on harvester count alone, I have to say Moon is pretty far back.
Yes, yes.
Moon calls GG.
GG.
Man, that was fierce.
That was a good push right there. Really, really cramming